Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and the anniversary event finally dropped today, and with it, I've made two videos already, two big videos, an anniversary skin video where I just showcase all the skins and items, and of course, the loot box opening video, where I got some pretty good skins. Highly suggest both of them. But today, I'm going to do a pretty unique video because there's going to be a lot of people that are hyped about Deathmatch, especially myself. Now, whether it's just Petra Deathmatch or Competitive Deathmatch, you're going to run into a meta. There's a meta in Deathmatch, whether you like it or not. Some heroes are meant for Deathmatch, and some aren't. Some of that can include Reinhardt and Lucio. You're not really gonna play those heroes. Now, don't get me wrong, alright? There's gonna be one or two Reinhardt mains and probably just one Lucio main that says, oh, well, I get top every single time I play those heroes. Yeah, good for you. For a majority of us, no, we're gonna play the meta heroes. However, there's gonna be other people just like us that are also gonna be playing the meta heroes. You're not really gonna know how to counter it. But if I just make a short little video just talking about, well, clearly the meta heroes and how to counter it, how to just pretty much win against them, then you're just gonna be 10 times better just knowing that knowledge. Now, the other percentage of you winning is going to be determined on your skill, but just really knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe, I don't think that's... Let's just get right into the video. So like I said, there is a meta in Deathmatch, and these heroes you're going to see more often than not compared to other heroes. That's not to say that you won't see other heroes in the game, but these heroes consist of Roadhog, Hanzo, McCree, Tracer, Doomfist, and Genji. Now, that's not to say like someone like Ana or Sombra are totally off meta and you should never play them and you won't ever see them. No, because I have seen a few of them, but more or less, these are going to be the main heroes that you're going to be going up against. So what does that mean? Well, that could either A, determine like, okay, well, what should I play out of these heroes to try to counter a majority of these heroes? Or B, what should I just play just to counter a majority of these heroes just in general? Should I play a Mei? Should I play a Symmetra? Should I play a Zarya? What should I play? Well, the number one tip that I can give you, it might seem like an obvious tip, but you might not think about it in the game, but you have to look at the majority of heroes that would be played on the field. Let's say there are like 4 Roadhogs on the field, which isn't too uncommon. Now, Roadhog might be substitute for like a McCree or a Hanzo, but in this case, let's say there is just 4 Roadhogs. You don't want to play a hero that is easily countered by Roadhog because that means 4 players, 4 heroes on that field are going to be able to demolish you every single time, and you can only counter possibly only 3 heroes, but even then, there might be a hero or 2 that can counter you. So when there's 4 Roadhogs on the field, you do not want to play someone like Tracer. Unless you're a god like Tracer, then go ahead and do that. But you want to play someone like McCree or Reaper because they can capitalize on the majority of heroes that would be played in that game at that current point. And plus, like, those are great heroes. Like I said, those are some meta heroes. Now, Reaper isn't totally off meta. In fact, he would be like the secondary meta in this deathmatch video that we're talking about right here. But really, you want to play someone like McCree or Reaper to maximize the most amount of kills to try to win the game. Because if that's your goal, then yeah, you want to do that. If your goal is just to have fun, then go ahead and totally play what you want to play. I'm not your dad. I'm not telling you what you need to do, but more than likely, you clicked on this video to win. Some more examples of this is someone like Hanzo. Now, Hanzo, I really wouldn't consider like meta for Deathmatch, but it's just the fact that everyone thinks they're the greatest Hanzo of all time. Everyone wants to play Hanzo. Now there's a competitive version for Deathmatch. Now I can play Hanzo without anyone yelling at me. So again, another example, you want to try to play Genji or Doomfist because they can capitalize on the weaknesses of Hanzo, which is having to track you, and Doomfist and Genji, they should be bouncing all around, like the song, bouncing. I'm not gonna sing it, but you know what I'm trying to say. Genji demolishes Hanzo, so if you see even like 3 Hanzos on the field, which is very often, like that's the one hero I see just everyone just playing at the same exact game, you want to try to play someone like Genji or Doomfist. But here's an example of a hero that is really determining on your skill. So McCree, another very popular hero, just because he's one hero that can output a lot of damage, but also can even counter someone like Roadhog. You can play someone like Tracer, but realize McCree really does counter Tracer. So if you're a god like Tracer going against a crap McCree, yeah, you're gonna demolish him most of the time. Even if he's a decent McCree, if you're better than him, you should be able to kill him. But here's the thing, he's gonna be able to flash you as Tracer and just be able to one-shot one-shot you. So realize that maybe Tracer isn't the best option rather than just playing someone like Roadhog. So if you see 4, 5, 6 McCrees, even 7 McCrees, yeah, maybe you shouldn't be playing Tracer because you'd be surprised. You're going against a McCree, he wastes his flashbang. Okay, you have an opening to be able to kill him. Well, here's another McCree coming to the side, and he's gonna flash you. It's just the fact that he counters you. It's not the fact that he's better than you because you didn't see him, he saw you. He might even be the worst McCree ever, but it's just the fact that he has the flashbang that he can easily kill you. So if you were a Roadhog in that situation, maybe you wouldn't have died just because of how Roadhog is built to handle McCree. And that goes when facing a bunch of Tracers. You really don't want to play heroes that are easily countered by Tracer. So really, if you're a god like McCree, play McCree. If not, you're kind of screwed because Tracer is a really hard hero to try to counter. But McCree is literally built for Tracer. A hero that I often see also is Doomfist. And Doomfist, in my opinion, I feel like he's so easy to just counter and really kill. You want to try to play someone like McCree or Tracer just because he has to track you down and he has to also be stationary. So when he's stationary, charging up his Doomfist, just throw a flashbang or just boom as Tracer. That sounds so stupid, and you'll be able to kill him. Doomfist, I don't know why people are loving him. Like, I get it, he can instantly kill a lot of squishies, but man, he's just so vulnerable. But one last hero that I also see a little less than like even Hanzo is Genji. This is a unique situation because, again, similar like Tracer, you can play McCree, but depending on your skills with McCree, Genji can still crap all over you because maybe he's just better. So one thing I've been seeing a lot in Deathmatch is a lot of Maze and Moira's, more or less Moira's, just because she can easily heal herself. So Moira, not necessarily the best hero in Deathmatch, but not the worst. And especially if there's a bunch of Genjis who can't kill a Moira, Moira's just gonna rain havoc. So that's just my tip for trying to beat all these meta heroes. Really, just look at the majority of heroes that's on the field and try to play to your strength, obviously, but also to their weaknesses, because their weaknesses might not necessarily be your strength, and at that point, you just gotta get better. And that's my tips for Deathmatch. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.